Hey guys, Dr. Axe here. I want to bust some of the most common Thanksgiving and holiday myths out there. The first one is this: turkey makes you tired. Here's the reality. Not really. Now, turkey does contain tryptophan, which is an amino acid that helps the body produce serotonin, which is involved in regulating your sleep cycles. But there are many protein-rich foods, including chicken, fish, soybeans, pumpkin seeds, and many cheeses like Parmesan, which contain just as much, or in many cases more, tryptophan than turkey does. Yet it doesn't have the same reputation for inducing sleepiness. Here's the reality. Your post-meal malaise is more likely due to other factors, such as intaking large amounts of rapidly digested carbohydrates like white potatoes, stuffing, and sugary desserts. And at most Thanksgiving meals, these increase blood sugar quickly, leaving you feeling tired because of what it does to your insulin spikes. And also our overfull plates, so it's all the carbs, overfull plates, post-feast makes us feeling fatigued. And so that's the reality of why most of us feel tired. Now, that's not to say turkey isn't healthy. I think turkey can be incredibly healthy, especially if it's free range. Loads of benefits there. Listen, tryptophan is good for you, but it's a myth that turkey simply makes you tired because of the tryptophan. It tends to be all the other things that happen with laying around watching football, overeating, and just being relaxed around the holidays that makes you sleepy. Here's another myth. Dark turkey meat is worse for you than white breast meat. No, the reality is that if it's free-range organic, the dark meat is actually more nutritious. Now, it does have more fat in it, which for many people you need, and it's healthy fat. But in addition, it also has more vitamins, more minerals, specifically more iron and more vitamin B12 when we're talking about the dark meat. Now, I would say just go after whichever you prefer, whether it's the dark meat or the light meat. But no, it is false that the white meat is healthier than the dark. In many cases, especially if it's free-range organic, your turkey is healthier if it's darker. Here's another myth. Cranberry sauce is healthy. The reality is this: yes, cranberry sauce can be maybe the superfood that you are eating at Thanksgiving meal, but if it has a lot of sugar added to it, it's going to delete those benefits and simply tax your insulin levels, your blood sugar, making you feel more tired and increasing your risk of a cold or flu. So when you're buying cranberry sauce, or preferably making cranberry sauce, make it all naturally at home. I know my wife, Chelsea, makes the most incredible cranberry sauce. She uses fresh, real cranberries, orange zest, and we sweeten it up with a little bit of fruit, and it tastes amazing, and it's still healthy. So listen, cranberry sauce can be a superfood, but it's not always a superfood if it's got all the added sugar to it. And then here's another one here's a myth that I tend to hear sometimes. Eating more will stretch your stomach. Now, your stomach does expand slightly to accommodate for larger meals, but it returns to its normal size afterwards. Stretching your stomach permanently from one meal is a myth. It takes consistently large portions over time to actually change the size of your stomach there as well. And then myth number 5 is this: if it has the word pumpkin in it, it must be healthy. The reality is this: your pumpkin pie spice from Starbucks or the pumpkin pie that you're gonna have at Thanksgiving meal may have pumpkin in it. Now, the Starbucks probably doesn't have any pumpkin in it. That's the reality. In fact, I'm actually thinking there's probably a lawsuit coming because it probably doesn't have any pumpkin in it, and they probably shouldn't be able to say that. All that being said, when it comes to pumpkin pie can be very healthy if you make it yourself at home. My wife Chelsea makes it with an almond flour crust. It tastes delicious. So it's almond flour, it's coconut oil. We then take real pumpkin or canned pumpkin, and then we'll add in pumpkin pie spice, an amazing superfood of ginger and cloves and nutmeg and cinnamon. We'll add in a little bit of honey and sometimes some monk fruit or vanilla protein powder in there, pastured eggs, and a little bit of coconut milk. And it actually becomes a superfood dessert if you make it the right way. So listen, use a lot of pumpkin pie spice, but just remember this: just because it says pumpkin doesn't mean it's healthy, but you can make things pumpkin very healthy unless it's Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, which I don't know if you saw my episode on doing a sugar detox. It's got like 60 grams of sugar per serving. Talk about putting your body in a carb coma, taxing your immune system. Instead, go for the real thing, real pumpkin pie you make at home using real pumpkin pie spice. I hope you enjoyed these health tips for the holidays.